Hello everyone and welcome to another Smite commentary. And this one did, the last one did extremely well on my video before. And it's been hard to do it considering that I don't really know, I have no clue where you can even get these types of videos or games. Anyways, these are actually all my friends in this one. It's a custom seriously joust, which is actually pretty cool. They don't even know this is being recorded, so they're gonna get a little surprise later on, but you know that they're being watched right now. So yeah, and it seems to be like blue team, and we're gonna be going by their characters, out by their names, is going to gank, a very early gank. In fact, also we're gonna season time. Gank comes in, Sora doesn't notice it on her. The nice impale against the wall, and it seems to be that they will not. Will they get the blue buff? Yes, they will be getting the blue buff, but none of them seem to die. As they actually have raw. Raw even tries to do anything. Gab over here taunting as it's the globe Earth. So that was a very successful gank on their part. Now since they don't have a buff, however, they are pushing a little better than them. Here they come now through the building. Let's see how this turns out for them. You know, you have Hebo over here with a lot of good pushing wave plays. It's gonna be very interesting for them. And a good heal by Raw tries to get through Hebo, but it seems to be that no damage was able to get through on that one. And over we go. Oh, Hebo getting very low. Very low. No, Asina able to hang on. Hang on for it. We're going by I guess we can go by the not the gold per minute. I guess the golden hand to see what's gold they have right now. Hebo taking a lot of damage. Asina also taking a lot of damage. Thor did have to back up, sadly. And let us see what else is going on. He was trying to do a lot of push downs. I'm not sure how it's going to go out for him, considering the fact that really was on her, was the heals on her, and was Geb's shield. It's going to be very interesting for this team to actually get anything done, especially with the health as low as it is, especially with their early invade, not getting that mana, not getting that damage, and having blue team get both of those. It's going to be very difficult for them. If Raw has an ult, it's going to be very interesting for the two. The levels right now, 4-4-4, 4-3-3. It is not looking good early for this red team at all. They seem to be going for their own buffs now. So I think their buffs should be running out very shortly. This is right now, this appears to be the only time they could probably actually get anything done. With no ult on the board, however, they can't even get to them in time. On her staying close. Oh, but Thor does warp in, and he seems to be jumping away, but can they get any damage in? A nice taunt by Asina, and it seems to be that Geb was the shield, and he might go down on her juking, and he does not get away. Hebo picks up that kill. A nice ult by Hebo to take down Geb. There goes Geb, a double kill. Can he get the triple? He gets the shield out, and Raw is also dead. That is a triple kill for Hebo, and that will definitely change the tide of the game right there. Amazing what one play can do. A nice taunt by Asina, nice engage by Thor, and Hebo, just the amazing damage that Hebo can do in the range that he has. Just a good time on this ult, a nice ult, a matter of fact, to get Geb, the tankier one, out the way. Geb not really good at a lot of tank at the moment. Just had the boosters focus right now. A nice top by Asina, good by Thor. Can he get the kill off? No, he can't. He's gonna pay for his life. The ult was not needed by Raw, but I guess for safe measure, even though he missed it. That is one ult down for Raw. The only ult on the board for blue team is on her ult, and Asina has her ult as Thor, that he is not even at level 5 yet to have his ult in the first place. So let's see how this plays out. Right now, 1-3, a tower kill for one of them technically. And a nice pickup on red team. This is really going to help them out and put them right back in the middle of this game, as they fell behind very early. And hopefully they can pull back. Right now, Ross, a lot of gold in hand. Hebo in second. And Thor at last. Thor is not having a really good time. And Thor gets impaled right to the wall. And on her picks up that kill. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm just trying to figure out what really to pull out right now on the scale. Trying to fix the screen, guy. I don't really know what I'm doing. And a nice and Ahara cannot get that kill, but Geb will pick it up. No, the Athena taunt will save Evil's life just, and I admit, barely. Thor running in there now trying to pick up Geb, but Geb, being as tanky as he is, he will be getting away. And that is just amazing. Right now, the player damage, Hebo and Thor in the lead, with Athena at the very bottom, but Athena just being the really annoying Athena that he is with the taunt and his abilities really helping out. So that's a lot better for screen, a lot more open space. You already know who has the ults. We don't really need the items. The items are right there in front of you boys. Right now, Hebo was the only kills on that team, and he is really over leveled against the rest of the team. However, Raw only a little behind. Over here near the blue buff, we see that Hebo has spotted up on her over here. A nice knock up, trying to steal this red buff, but all he can with Geb and Raw close behind on her will pick up this red buff. No problem. Now, because Hebo always trying was to steal the comment, but he does not get it. When he try to get the kill, the heal, and he will go down very quickly. As Thor runs in there now on her, blinking away. Thor trying to get that stun up, cannot. And they will be forced to retreat. That is not good for them. They really needed that kill. Hebo dead. And I think Thor won't be alive much longer as he gets sucked the wrong way. And the Raw ult does get Thor. A nice ult from Geb, but that won't result in anything against Athena. Hebo and Athena both have their ults up. Hebo could do a nice couple of plays right there. We have again still Hebo hanging on to that first place of player damage. We have it to gold per hand right now. Blue team has all the gold per hand. As Hebo tries to get the ult, misses Raw just by a little bit with a good one, and he should be able to pick up this team as he tries and soars away, but cannot. And Raw is go down. This is a very dangerous place. If they can see this on her right now in the jungle, no one seems to know where he is, as he's going to be able to pick up this red buff successfully. If anyone can get to him, no, and he will be backing. Unless anyone forgets it, unless people can see him in time, and that is unfortunately no. And he will get away scot-free on that one. Raw with a lot of gold in hand, probably will be spending that very shortly, as he just got back to the base. And we will keep our eye out on the total damage, I guess. That seems to be one of the good numbers to have. Roll with the stick with the golden hand. You get to see that. That is always nice to have. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Still getting used to this system, boys. Still trying to hang on to that. And Dr. Cole does pick up another kill. And he seems that he's going to die for it. Knows the beat in the sprint. Thor ulting in the sky. Can he get this kill? This will be a very good tap. A nice kill by Thor. And he will get out in time. A beautiful play on Thor's part. Sorry, I missed a little part of it. Trying to figure out this system. I'll be keeping it like this for the rest of the game. Unless I keep touching buttons, which I keep doing. And that was a beautiful ult by Thor. Able to pick up that kill. And it is a pretty even game. 5-6 right now. He was 5 kills. And Thor was 1. 3 kills for Raw. 2 kills for On Her. And only 1 death for Geb. Beautiful Geb. And if we're wondering what the late game is going to look like, it's really interesting because we have Hebo, who's pretty good in late game. Thor also being very well in late game. This Raw though needs to run quickly as that health just diminishes from Hebo's 1, and it is gone. The Athena ult on Geb to do some damage, but it is just Geb. It is On Her now coming out of the jungle. He is spotted. Will he commit? You know, he seems to be trying to back up, but he will not be able to. Athena runs in there. He jumps through. Oh, so not very high in health right now. Not very high in health. Does get away. The taunt from Athena does pull Geb a little closer with the little sand pillar from On Her. Should be able to stay alive, and that's a very close play. This damage from Hebo, they really gotta watch out for that. The Thor ult tries to get a kill, but with the Geb ult unsuccessful, and the Hebo ult misses too. And On Her just barely alive right now. Hebo really wants to get this kill. He needs to get this kill. Wasting his ult like that. Athena does run too. On Her running, sprinting to the jungle, almost dying from minions, trying to get some lifesteal. Athena trying to chase him, using his 1. Can he catch him? He is, oh, this is going to be a very interesting play. He does get towards him, and he does get the kill from Geb. Miraculously with no health. On her is trapped, but on her gets the kill from Evo with this 2. The Impel is still alive, hanging in there. Hitting Acina, knocks out the sand. Can he get this kill? Healing himself. Acina tries to run away, and the heal from Ra does save this on her. Sword comes out of the jungle, trying to kill off Ra. Gets a lot of damage in there. Can he kill him off? Yes, he can with the taunt. And Ra does go down with an amazing play from on her, getting rid of Hebo, and Hebo does get Gab. I wish I could have figured out how he got Gab. I did not see it from my point of view. But absolutely amazing plays so far from both teams. Both teams not wanting to give up. On her was a nice steal. His life steal really helping out, and does have heavy hammers. That does slow your basic enemies with his basic attack. Do move slow, so Acina with the sand and that basic attack, he's really moving very slowly. And that's probably why Acina needed to retreat. And I need to catch my breath a little bit. Wow, amazing. That was an amazing play. Geb pinging over here, saying that we have to try and gank. We have to try and pick up some more kills. They are behind 2 kills from red team, but was a flick of the wrist if that vine is still relevant to this day. Sora is ulting in. Ulting on her, sees us yet. He is ulting right on Geb. Not the best ult to land on his Geb. Does use his shield. However, it was Ra, and he died from the Hebo ult once again. Here comes on her with a nice impale against the wall, and he does go down. Now on her, going after Hebo. He does have his ult. Hebo with no ult, trying to avoid. The ult does come out, and he does kill off Acina, the only one left for the team, trying to retreat back to base. And the impale does push him back even farther. But that is a nice double kill picked up by on her right now. On her getting majority of the kills right now. 6-3 for blue team. On the 10 from Acina does get him for a little bit, but Geb does not care. He wants to tank it, and this tower will go down. And blue will get tier 1 tower. And now, only way to send their way at their Titan is a Phoenix. Sort of wave clearer, but with the sand moving very slowly. There's a nice lot of damage on him. No criticals just yet. I imagine he might not get it. He might have his last item. Right now he has Icebolt for even more attack speed, and probably getting an Executioner. It's going to be a very good build for on here. Here comes Hebo trying to catch him. He does see him. Thor does ult. An amazing play by Sora and Hebo to clean up that on her. That on her needed to go sooner or later, and they finally get him with 1 ult and some damage. Now, here we go. Ra in lane with Thor. Thor is wave clearing. Ra does have his healing circle out. The Geb all down. Oh, the Hebo will get Ra over here. As you can see, this barely the Geb heal, but not enough. And he does ult the other way to try and get away. Could not hit Geb. And Thor does get away scot-free. The Ra ult just missing. Hebo, not that very high in health. Geb trying to do some damage, but Geb being Geb cannot do a lot of damage. Hebo does do a lot of damage on Geb. Geb actually pretty low in health right now. On her is coming back, but he's not there just yet. And Hebo, the damage of Hebo with the Book of Sauce and Robin Hoodie as 4th item with Shoes of Magi. His magical power is through the roof right now, doing a lot of damage. He does back off. And on her will clean up this, and they will not lose tower. But the kills, a little tired. Kill advantage right now for red team is really outweighing blue team. Blue team really needs to get Ra ready, so has to be very careful around Hebo, doing a lot more damage. He cannot be as aggressive. He needs to have it on her and get with him at all times. Yes, his heal, but not enough heal really to take off Hebo. Hebo 1-3. That right there will take out most of Ra's health. So here we go now. Hebo is going to the journal to go get a damage buff. On her is hot on his tracks. That's what does so he will have this. It'll be temporary advantage. Pitching against the wall though. The blink, the combat blink to get away. Will he though? In this all from on her, and he does get him. Ra picking up the kill, and I don't think on her will be alive much longer. The Gib ult though does help him out. Doesn't be able to stun him off, and they actually will win that fight. That is a very good trade right there. Actually, a really great trade. It was 0 for 1. As Thor had to defend from this attack. Hebo was very close to living actually. It was the ult from on her, doing enough damage in the Geb ult just to make sure that on her does not die. Very valuable player on the team right now. Thor is going to try to get some damage. That's the Cena, sorry. But she just cannot do anything. with the amount of damage he can do, really, which is pretty much 0 to nothing. So all he really has is Void Stone for damage items. And they will be going around the backside, probably to see if any buffs they can do. They'll be able to do the attack speed to get to on her. That's about it. As all other buffs are gone, pretty much. They did leave the mana buff. I don't think they touched on. I think the buffs actually just spawned in. That's pretty much bad luck for them. That buff spawned in just now. They do get the damage buff, however. On her will be backing. And the gold for hand right now is raw with a lot, and he needs to back shortly, as he needs more items right now. He just needs better items. He needs to be a little more careful around Hebo. Thor in the jungle waiting, probably gonna ult, probably see if his allies say anything. Geb and on her are coming back. Remember, these are all friends, so they all know how they play. It's a very friendly game, however, they do not sort of like to sometimes gank. A nice shield by Geb. Did not need the bees, really. That has a wasted bees that could be used on something else, so that might be a problem later on. But as long as he doesn't get into any trouble, he should be okay. Should be. We will see how that works out. And the Thor does run in there. The Impel does miss with the Geb shield. Goes away right away instantly from the Hebo one. And on her will have to back. Sword does will he reach him? And he just misses him. Barely missing him. And that is a wasted ult on Thor's spot. He thought he could have got it, but they do get tower in exchange for not killing on her. So all what it ends well. Geb in a tough position with the shield up though. You should be okay. Raw already in there now with the heal on Thor. And with all 3 gods, he could try and get Thor right now on her back into play. This is a good time for them to push right now. Thor being very low. He's trying to back. Gets hit right away. Oh, the ult from Hebo. Now in the battle, they can pick up a nice couple of kills. There goes Hebo. And now the taunt. And here goes on her trying to catch this Thor. And he barely gets away. And the Impel will kill him off. Athena, the only one left right now, trying to see Zigala. I think she's just giving up. She was just not moved at all. She's now trying to move away. A little late for that now, figuring out that there really is nothing left to do. And she will die on impact. And that is a deicide. This will definitely be a guaranteed Phoenix. A possible end game. He will be back in okay, Storm will be back in nothing. It might not be a end game, but it definitely will be a Phoenix. A Phoenix capture. Guaranteed. How did that play end up really? I think it was the Hebo. Oh, here goes a Thor ult though. Oh, trying to get Thor, but just outnumbered, sheer numbers. And on her was just so much damage with the rage on top of that. He is now running things around here as Hebo could not get close. The game is paused. We'll see why it has been paused by Raw, but this will be actually a good time to catch my breath. Wow, it has been non-stop action pretty much. It's actually a very good game to cast, and especially with my friends. And he is unpaused it now. The Titan is now the last thing standing between them and a win. I don't think these two are moving. So this will be a couple of free kills. I think it's a bad unpause on one part. Geb is moving now, realizing what is going on, and Raw, so is Raw moving. Raw's the heal is going to be stuck, and it's the heal trying to save itself, but no. He will pick up that kill. And they're still miraculously ahead of kills, but they are so behind in just sheer towers. And the game being paused again by Hebo. I guess they're trying to figure out what someone's connection or someone needs to go or something. But they are down and out right now. They really need to pick up the pace. As they just cannot seem to get kills, or just cannot seem to catch a break. Pretty much that last deicide, the fact that Hebo had committed was a back. It was a good committed. Don't get me wrong, but I felt maybe possibly I think he might have missed Geb just by a little bit. I think that he was aiming for Geb and he didn't hit him correctly. And once he was in there, on her saw the opportunity to raise his pillar and pretty much impale him. And from there on out, the impale, especially at max strength, the impale, it's so long and devastating. By the time you get out of that, especially a squishy character like Hebo, by the time you escape that, you're pretty much, unless you are if you have like an escape of some sort, you're pretty much done for. There's really much you can pretty much do about it. And it does look like Athena did DC. I think that was probably why they were waiting for someone. Athena did DC from the game. So we will be right back once everyone is back online and we're playing. Well, it seems to be that these two gutsy players, Hebo and Sword, will try and fight this in a 3v2. As Athena seemed to left the game completely. I am not sure how this game is going to work out in their favor. However, they are technically were losing a little bit earlier, and Hebo all does try and get on her, but he just cannot end the. Oh, but he does get with the all, trying to save him, but does not. And Sword barely escaping, trying to dodge the minions and trying to get a nice kill, but cannot. And Sword does get away with barely any health left, and Hebo does get away also. And Geb is left to sit there and punch the minions around. So now it seems to be that Raw has agreed to not play, considering the fact that Athena is not playing unless the game has paused again and have to make another cut in the video. Because, yeah, problems like that. I know there's a button around here that you can get rid of these buildings. I just don't know what button that was. But if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know, and I will try and encourage them to do more custom games of this games in general that I could probably record for them. And especially a game like this with that amazing on her play, the amazing Hebo plays, and pretty much the amazing plays that they've been making in general. If you guys like these kind of videos, the last one got like about like a good 45 to 50 views, which is for me extraordinary because most of my videos don't get that many. So the fact that, you know, you'll like this series, and I love this game too. I just wish I could play it during. Want to see to play the game, I like out. And Athena is back, boys. We have a brand new ball game, and now it's going to get even more interesting. Now we pretty much have entered the late stages. Oh, we're getting there. We're at the mid-late stages, 12, 13, 17, and pretty much the on her and Hebo both was the most kills. However, the second most kills. So that funny is that Store at level 13 and Raw at 12, but Raw was more kills. So I guess the laning phase has something to do with that, which is pretty interesting. Thor will be going for his damage buff and does get that buff right on cue as he will get that for him. Nice guy. And Athena will probably pick up this nice attack speed buff or just leave it there on the ground so no one else can get it on her. Now seeing that the must have been stolen, is upset but cannot do anything about it. Just that's a 2v3 and does not want to fool around. He will try and come to the middle. Don't try to cut them off. He does see them, but when I see an opportunity, he does impale. Cena gets to watch him. Take a lot of damage right now. Cena cannot do this much damage right now. She's trying to run away. Then nice totem, but does not get him. Sword is running there. A lot of damage on all the ulti though on her. Trying to run away with a sprint. Will Sword catch him? And he does. I like to see the range on that, and he will just pick up a kill on Raw. And Geb is left in the base to cry his sorrows away. If he's even there. I would assume he is. He could not be. We will figure this out. As they will be getting Phoenix. And now it is oh, I think that Geb has now left the game. There's a lot of DCs this game. A nice play by on her, trying to get Athena. Athena actually did a lot of damage. Her with Sovereignty not showing, not helping out at all in any way. And she almost got completely killed. Thank God for Hebo to be there. Raw just using that heal offensively, does not seem to pick up a kill at all anyway. And the Phoenix will go down. And Geb, I think, is not there at the moment as he tries, Thor tries to hold him in there for a couple more seconds. And they will seem to end this game right here on the spot. And that is it, my friends. Red team was a victory at the very end of the game to get a nice DS and Geb not really being responsive at the very end, either giving up or just not simply being there. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more of Smite commentary, let me know and get as many views as I did last time, and then I will do more videos of these because I love playing Smite and watching Smite. So thanks for playing. Thanks for watching.